Because Krillin talks like this, and I can do that all day long, right? But if you add that hitch that Usopp has in his voice, and the volume he tends to speak, "Hey Luffy, I know you're standing right next to me, how are you?" It really wears on your voice.
That is how my son talks at home. I don't know what's going on. Hi, Dad! I'm right next to you! It's 8 in the morning!
But my wife and daughter do that too. My wife and daughter wear headphones all day while they work on their Etsy shops, so they don't hear each other's entertainment. They have their own shop together. So I'll come on like, "Hi, how's everything?" Whoa! Why are you guys screaming?
This may be cheap, but call me Golden Freezer. My husband's back there. You got a question?
Why do you scream at me?
Yeah, he's like, this is what you do. Okay, who's got it?
So you guys have like a favorite voice line from your incredible character? Like, is there a voice line that sticks in your head the most, where you're like, oh, I'm like, boom, that voice line is in my head. Like,
I have one because it's the one I always remembered the voice line. When I first started doing the voice, I got a line in my head that I would always remember it. And it's, "Your mindless dribble is beginning to bore me. Any last words before you go the way of the JoJo?"
Hey, Frieza! Here's your target!
I think my favorite, have you guys seen Battle of Gods?
Yes.
Yay! So, you know, Bulma's birthday party, and these two alien creatures, at the time we think anyway, come down, and it's Beerus and Whis, and Vegeta's freaking out because Bulma's like trying to chat him up, and she's a little drunk. And so he's like, "Don't worry, it's my friends, go back to the party." So she turns around to the rest of the party and she goes, "Hey, you guys! Vegeta has friends." But the best part was that Sabat was standing there because he was directing the movie, and I got to say it right.
And that's great because Chris Sabat, he has no friends.
Chris has no friends, Monica's smashed. Do you have a favorite line, Eric? Like, do you have a favorite line?
No.
It's not that I don't have a favorite line, it's that everything moves so fast. I just don't, I'm not very smart. So I don't retain a lot.
I have a favorite line you said. I have a favorite Eric line.
Okay.
When we first started doing tours and signing together, people would go, "Do a line from the show, do a line from the show." And he always said the same one. "You're about to see what it's like to face a real Super Saiyan." I heard that so many times. And mine was, "Mondo cool," just over and over. "You're about to find out what it's like to fight a real Super Saiyan." And I'm not talking about Goku. Hey,
I had most of my favorite lines were from when I played Goku in Dragon Ball because he was just so slapstick funny and so innocent and just some of the ones that I like the best is like when he was talking to I guess this is Marlon played the role of Master Roshi, and he was always like, go get me a girl, you know, and he was always asking, yeah.
It's with my horn!
Yeah. So he'd come in and go, "Yoo-hoo, Master Roshi, there's a girl downstairs." And that, and when he walked out of the back room, and of course, his face, and Goku's like, "You're sneaky." you know, just little Goku lines were my favorite. He's so innocent and cute. So.
That was good.
Fun, love it.
Oh, what is this?
People stuff.
What is that?
Oh, that's, oh yeah,
What is that?
I think it's funny. I think it's funny.
I know what it is. Krillin own count's hilarious. I don't watch the Team 4-Star stuff, but I do like. Is that because you're an adult again? Is that what you're saying? See, I'm a grown up, so I watch things like children's shows. I'm not kidding. No, I like Team 4-Star. I like what they do. I don't watch it mainly because it's just not the kind of stuff I watch, you know. But I like what they did, because what they did is before Super and all the movies, these guys took this property that was loved by so many people and made fun of it in a nice way and kind of took something that was fading and made it relevant again. And I respect that and appreciate that, and it kept it alive. It kept it alive. You know, I think Team 4-Star, at least what they were doing, had a hand in regenerating it, the support of the show enough to get the movies made, therefore to get Super made, and you know, to boot, they're actually really nice, very talented guys.
Yeah. They have their own studio now. Yeah, they are. I think they're getting their own anime to dub. And if they do, we should get our own show and carry their show.
We call it F Team 4-Star, and then we just like parody all the shows they produce. Oh my God! Yes! Okay. Don't go any further than this room. No. You're all in on it. That's right. A non-disclosure agreement before you leave. Right. Everyone who's watching this on YouTube right now, y'all, it's a secret.
What?
Have you ever met any voice actors that play the same characters as you in other languages, and what do you think of their versions?
Okay, I've met Mr. Mikhail, you know, he plays Japanese Frieza, and he plays all different parts, but he is the nicest, kindest man, and every time I see him, he brings me gifts. He is so nice, and we'll do like a panel together, and even though we don't understand each other, we'll have a translator, but we sort of understand each other just by our emotions and everything, and we've become close friends. And he said to me, I wish you played every part I play. I know. So I like him. And he always brings his daughter. She's so sweet. And now she brings me gifts. Oh, and they're sweet gifts. So I really like them a lot.
I haven't met him in person. One of the cons I was supposed to go to last April was at one, so I missed the opportunity for the Japanese all of them. Goku, Gohan, Goten. But I did manage to become friends with Saffron Henderson, who played little Gohan and Goku. And we're friends on Facebook, so I kind of follow her, and just kind of, you know, off and on check in and see how she's doing. She's beautiful, she has family, cool kids. I haven't met any of them face to face again.
Closest I came, I met Akane-san, who directed Escaflowne, and I had directed Escaflowne a couple of years ago. And he was on the panel with me, and at one point, because we did a screening first, and he said through an interpreter that I was sitting there going, when did Vaughn and him told me learn how to speak English? And I was like, that was a very nice thing for him to say. But his interpreter came up to me after the panel and said, Akane-san wants me to tell you that he wasn't just, you know, saying that for the panel. He really thinks you did a wonderful job. And I was like, no, that is a huge feather I will always keep. Yeah. I met the guy who plays Sanji in Japan, right? And I don't think he likes me very much. It didn't seem like he liked me very much. And I wasn't sure why. But
He seemed nice. But not to me. Not maybe. It was fun.
I've met one counterpart, which you would think I go to enough conventions that I would have met one out of 500 or whatever. But I met one, and it was from a show called Girl Power. It was like a little OVA that came out years and years and years ago. But we both played the mute. So it was like, hi, and then it was a whole lot of just squeaking at each other. Like back and forth, because that's all we did. We're like, okay, well, that was fun. Okay, bye.
Yeah, I'm a person.
What do you like most about acting your multi shows?
Going home?
I can tell you what I like the worst. I play Tashigi, and I have to yell Roanoa Zoro all the time, especially while she's running. I'll get you, Roanoa. Awful.
What I like about all of the One Piece characters is like, especially Usopp, you think is a just comedic relief, you know, and yet he's so deep, and all the characters have such rich histories, and they all get a chance to be emotional. And do you remember the scene when Usopp had the money stolen from him, and he's crying and angry at the same time? Well, at that moment, tears were coming on my face when I was recording it. That's never happened in 20 years, and I went, okay, this is my favorite character now. It actually moved me, so that's what I like about it.
The thing I like most about Sanji is that he's a cook, I'm a cook, and I'm pretty sure I'm better than him. Mostly because he's not real, but
I know I'm a better artist than Usopp, although he's pretty good. He did the flag.
I'm not doing anything. The hardest thing? Strain
on the voice, from screaming and yelling for hours and hours and hours and weeks and weeks alone.
And having to go in when you're sick, because I had to do that last week. That was not fun.
You got to get it. Things have to come out on time, you know. So if
Yeah.
you're sick, sometimes you have to come in anyway.
Tear your throat up a little bit. Just heal it up, sleep, lots of water, get better.
A friend of mine's a vocal coach, and when I first got Usopp, she was saying, okay, if it's a really bad thing, what you need to do is warm up, then you record him, and then wait 4 hours and warm up again. And I said, oh, okay, that sounds good. She says, what does the voice sound like? I went,
Oh, it's something like this.
and she goes, don't do that voice. And I said, I've got to do that voice. She goes, really? She says, okay, then don't talk for a whole day after you do it.
Burrito Supreme. And some nachos. Extra onions.
Did you hear me?
I don't watch ahead of time. I know you can, but I don't. I like to be surprised and live in the moment.
Yeah, I think most of us as actors like to be, like to see it as it happens. I do know that like people like to come up to me and go, "You're never gonna guess," and so I know a lot of what's gonna happen in the future. But at the same time, I think most of us like to be surprised.
Occasionally I read manga from animes that I'm in. Like I read Full Metal Alchemist just to get an idea of what, Hughes was like and everything. But he's actually was more fully fleshed out in the TV version.
Like forever?
It's never gonna end. Yeah.
Get a mic again.
So guys, I'd like to give a round of applause for our guests.
Let's just take one more question just so we don't end that way. Okay. But you have to fight for it. You against you against you, then we'll pair up the winners from those two. And you two will take the winners from that. All right, what is your question there? Stand up. No, sit down. Sit down. You're right. You were right first time. No, stand up. Stand up. Please stand up. No, sit back down. All right, anybody else have a question? Good, thank you. No, okay, what's your question? Stand up. Sit down. What was that question the little boy had? What's your question? Good question. That's a good question.
I've asked myself that many times. No, I think because Frieza is a little insecure. So, Frieza tries to be so evil and so mean just to control everybody. But really inside, because I remember one time when Frieza died, Frieza was just crying and so pitiful. Yeah, of course. I know. Yeah, you really are a deep thinker there. You think about those characters. But one time, Christopher Sabat and I did a commercial as Vegeta and Frieza, and they made friends and they went to go get a Coke together. It was a, it was just a, what are those announcements that are just... I'm not sure, but it was a while back, and I reminded Chris of that last time. He goes, oh, that's right, we were friends for a while. So, Frieza was nice then, for one little commercial.
He wasn't feeling insecure that day. That's a much better question to end on, I think.
On behalf of everyone, I want to say thank you guys for coming here today. I know myself and everyone in the crowd, you're a big part of my childhood, and I want to say thank you.